Hello everyone and welcome to Alpha Racing League round 3 of the season at Japan. We're here for tier 2. We had tier 3 earlier, but now we are racing in tier 2. I am Xpolligot26X and I am on my own once again. I don't know where Axe is. He was supposed to be with me for today, but if he responds to me, I'll get him in. But if not, then I'm going to be on my own. So you'll have to listen to this extremely annoying voice for a good while. Alfie George goes fastest. This is going to be an interesting qualifying session for sure. Japan, a very tricky circuit, especially if you're on the pad with the fast flowing sector 1. It's a quite twisty section that you need to be careful on because the curves can kill you. Japan is a nice track, I will admit, but personally for me, I can't race on it at all. But for the tier 2 boys, it's gonna be hopefully not like that. These guys know how to drive, especially for the wheel players. They'll have an advantage today. Like some Milo, I believe FH is on wheel. There's quite a few people on wheel, and a lot of people have practiced for this race. And I guess, yeah, it's gonna show how much practice these guys have done. As people making their first starts. I believe Lost Mist is making his first start. Alfie making his second start. Obviously had a bit of a shocker in China. I think Amos Luke is making his first start as well. He actually goes 4th on the mediums. 27-1. I'm not sure how much slower the mediums are, but still, that's a very impressive from him. So current championship standings. Super Wyman leads after winning the first 2 races of the season. He won in China last week as well. As Bahrain, of Atlantis. Atlantis had a chance of winning due to a certain ARL tripod kind of battling these two very hard. He got 2 race bans for his driving in China, which some might say is harsh, but this season we want to be more harsh around penalties. So for what he did in China, it was kind of justified. But Lost Miss is his replacement for today. Kostak, his teammate, has a quali ban. Davis has gone off. Patriot's gone off as well. I'm not sure if they collided or they just spun off together with a synchronized spin. It's happened before in ARL, but yeah. XBilo second in the standings. Very impressive from him so far this season. He's stayed consistent and it's given Red Bull a 2-3. As Patriot, as I believe, they're leading this. No, that's it's Williams by 2 points. So the constructors' battle is really close between Williams and Red Bull. With Alfa Romeo behind with 27 points. I think most of that came from China, but no, not China, Bahrain. But getting this qualifying session now. Let's just talk about last season's race. I don't actually have too many memories of last season's race. I believe it wasn't dirty, but it was a bit. You see Davis cutting the track. I'm not sure if that's allowed. Someone can. Right, my mic decided to turn off on its own again. If anyone has the that Turtle Beach mic, I'll name it out there. The Scout 600 G2, I think, Gen 2 or so, I don't know, but the Celt 600. If anyone knows how to prevent that thing from turning off on its own, then that'd be greatly appreciated, because I don't want it turning off during my commentaries. But yeah, let's have a look at some people on laps. FH is starting his lap. Raptor, no. FH currently starting his lap. He takes the he doesn't really hit the apexes, but to be honest, you can really take many lines through there. It's a very unique section. It's actually got a fitted. Yeah. Currently at 10th up in his current lap. It's curved. It's kind of hard to nail that section, but if you do, it's very nice and flowing. Into the hairpin. You want to go down in second and short show up in the third on exit. For wheel spin. As Alfie goes even faster with a 26.0. As FH rides the curb but doesn't override it, and heading into the final sector, he is currently 3/10 up. I don't think it'll be enough for a original pole, but definitely be enough for maybe second if he nails his final section. Definitely hits both apexes, but the exit that matters. He's gonna go P2, 26.3. Definitely getting a lot in that final sector. Very solid lap from him. Let's have a look at Fruticos. His lap. He's not to put. Actually, no, he already finished his lap. Never mind. Hang on, give me a sec. Alright, sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, pretty interesting session. Alfie at the top. I mean, with the way he was saying on his times, he said he had a 25.3, which, by the way, just want to mention, is a 10th off Jack, who is known for being the literal embodiment of he's pretty much the new Boker of ARL. Completely dominant, but still, the reason why Alfie's in tier 2, I believe, is because of race paces. Race paces, I'm telling you to be with the best. His race pace is definitely tier 2 quality. His quality pace is definitely like mid to high tier 1 for sure. I'll say I'm a little bit disappointed with the numbers as well. 18 isn't the best, but you know, at least we got like a decent amount. It's a shame we have to use 4 reserves. As a Whammon goes second, he actually lost the car and still went second, so he's definitely had some time to find in that lap. We will have enough time to go around for another run, I think. As Patriot goes third, so it's a 2-3. Jeez, the gap between second and fourth is 300ths. Better yet, it's a tenth between second and seventh. Geez, this is a very, very close session if we discount Alfie's lap time. So it's been very, very good from it's been very, very good session so far for these two boys. Already looking forward to this race. Maddie, I don't know, you already said a lot. Okay, nice. Okay. Someone was about to start. I'm just gonna have a look at the stream, see what anyone's saying. If you have any questions, let me know, I'll answer them. everyone's in the pits now. Everyone's gonna be like waiting to go out on their final runs, which is fair enough. You need the track evolution and the track grip to get the best times. I think Amos Luke is the first one to come out of the pits. Yes, he is. Now, coming out early isn't a bad thing, because, you're in clear compared to everyone who's going to be bunched up and have, like, a Monza Q3 style. Monza Q3 style end to qualifying most of the time. So, it's not a bad idea going out early, but you won't have the better track grip you would have compared to the rest of the people. I think the second to come out is a Renault. I believe that is Alfie. Yes, Alfie. Yeah, and then there's the Ferrari. I think both Ferraris came out. A Daffy boy. It's come out as a Red Bull and there's a Haas as well. Fruity. I believe that's a Lannis. No, that's a Xpilo. Now the time is a bit glitched. I think it's around. I think it's like a minute ahead, so I think it's like 2:20 right now instead of 1:20. So I can confirm these guys are. I can confirm these guys are definitely gonna make it to their final runs, but yeah. Everyone's out on their outlast except for Lost Mist, Bennett, and Maddie. And well, Wamin's out, and I think Maddie's out as well. I think they're timing this quite well, actually. Bennett as well. Bennett I think will make it, but I think everyone's gonna make it to the line. I think they've all like the Bennett have timed it perfectly, but it's all about actually pulling off the lap. What matters. Why is the crowd so loud? I don't know. I might just keep it on the onboard if that's a bit of an issue. So coming to the final minute of quality, I know it's not the actual checkered flag because I loaded in first because Xbox powers. The powers of Xbox Series X is a bit OP. First across the line, I believe is yeah, these guys are starting their laps. But who's gonna be the first across? I think it's Amos Luke. Amos Luke is currently through on 30R. Through the final couple of corners, he kinda gets a bit loose, but takes it very nicely indeed. He's gonna go P8. I'm not sure if he'll be going for another lap, but next to cross line is the Alfa Romeo. Lost Miss, I believe, starting his lap, or did he just complete? I think he went 12th there. So Dynamite moving, he's starting his lap. Bennett starting his lap as well. So everyone made it to the line in time, but first on cross line is the run of Alfie. Alfie doesn't even improve on his time. I think he's confident that his time will be good enough for pole position. Next up is Fruity, who is 3/10 up, and with how close this session has been, he could definitely go second because that 3% increase, and he goes 6th. Next up is the Mercedes of Rossi, he goes 9th. The AlphaTauri, I believe, of Davis, he goes 14th. The Ferrari of F1 Boy goes 13th. I think there's a Renault gone off. There's the Red Bull of Atlantis. He's barely up, actually. He's not even up. He barely improves, and he's 16th. There's KDX coming into the pits. So next up is I believe Lost Miss, and he's Being validated. Two things. My mic is a joke, and Matty Moo is taking pole position. Oh my goodness! Who saw that coming? And the gap between second, between third, and I think it's around 11th is about 2/10. Yeah, the gap between third and 10th is 2/10, and Whammon got a 5-place grid penalty. I think he hit a Patriot before the stream started. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, Manny Moo takes pole position with Alfie, Expilo, Bennett, Whammon, Patriot, FH, Fruticos, KDX, and Rossi. Notable names are Amos Luke, Milo, Davis, Atlantis, Adam, and Kostag. Well, Kostag has that 5-place grid penalty. So now we're getting on to the formation lap. So I believe it's dry for the race. It is overcast, so it might look like it might rain, but I think there's no rain at all for today's race. So I'm gonna go through some favorites. I think we're gonna. I'm gonna do 3 like I did in 2-3. Let me get the specs in the menu. Alright, so we're gonna start with inside the top 10. We're gonna start with Matty Moo, the pole sitter. Who saw that coming? With him getting P1 in qualifying, no one saw that coming at all. Yeah, no one expected that, but can he capitalize on that? I think he can. He has a race pace to do. He's more of a race pace guy. So him getting pole is a bit of a shock, but him taking advantage is for us to see. We're gonna choose someone outside the top 10. I'm gonna go with FRT Lost Miss. So for a simple fact, he's the highest person on mediums. He's trying to do a reverse threat. He's trying to really push the mediums out and hope for a safety car, which could be could bode well for him, especially when he goes on the softs at the end of the race. And finally, I'm gonna go with championship leader Super Whammon down in 10th. He's had a pretty dismal qualifying, P5 and then dropped to P10. He'd usually get pole position and win, but he has to really fight his way through the pack today because of the poor lap he did, and also the 5-place grid penalty, which I'm not sure if that was his fault or not. We're gonna have to find out. We'll find out after the race. But yeah, everyone's now starting to light up. Manny Moo is coming through sector 3. Everyone's lining up. ready for the start of the Japanese Grand Prix. Excuse me. Right, so Kostag starting as passing the lineup on the grid, and then we should be ready for the start of the Japanese Grand Prix. 5 red lights for the Japanese Grand Prix. And while they're revving up, it's 5 red lights for the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's lights out, away we go. I think Alfie got the better start than Matty Mumu. He has the better traction, but they're going to go side by side into turn 1. Is Alfie going to go for the move? Right to the curb, goes down the inside. It's contact for sure. And Alfie's ahead. He takes the lead ahead of Matty, ahead of XPL, ahead of Bennett, ahead of FH. As Fruticos is around, he's in the barrier. It's been a pretty clean start other than the collision with the crash with Fruticos. He's down into last now. Super Wham is FRT Lostmus has had a great start up into 8th. Actually Rossi overtakes Whammon. So Whammon's being swamped by Amos Luke. So he's now outside the points, the championship leader is. He's down the inside, goes for a bit of an aggressive move, but he gets the move down. He actually has wing damage. The championship leader has wing damage. Our Lost Miss is getting past KDX. They're side by side, heading into 130R, but Lost Miss has the position. And now, heading into the end of the first lap, it's Alfie to Matty to XPL to Bennett to FH, Patriot, Lost Miss, KDX, FRT, and Whammon, who has wing damage. Is he going to come in? Yes, he's going to come in. And that's... as he's actually reset the track as he comes into the pits. Pretty poor start to the race from him with the wing damage, but I know, since he's one of the quicker drivers on the grid, he should be able to fight back. Is he going to go on the hards? He's going to try hard to the end. I think that is possible. Actually, no, it's not. It's not. Never mind. Forget what I said. He's going to have to go on the softs to the end. I've tried that before and I got a puncture. But forget about Puncture God. We have John many battles going on. All of it spread out as Amos Luke is lagged out. Let me invite him back. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Has he left? Oh no, his thing is glitched. Never mind. This is just him and not the actual full grid. It's the same as glitched. Alright. But Alfie's already pulled a second away from Matty Mumu, and it's only been a lap. Only been 2 laps. As Kostag now is getting overtaken by both F1 Boy and Atlantis. Atlantis with a great start, up 5 positions. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. That's the thing happened with Fruticos. I don't know why there's still a yellow flag, but Alfie sets the fastest lap at 130.8. Okay, Matty has gained a little bit on Alfie, to be fair. He rights the curve as Fruticos sets the fastest lap now. I believe he didn't pit, but he actually didn't get wing damage, so he was able to use the clean air to his advantage. But now Matty's actually not too far off from Alfie now. Patriot runs wide, going through there, but there's not really... Everyone's all spaced out. There's not... Oh, there's actually no. Bennett and FH are going at it for P4. Wait, what? Bennett's... And then... Bennett's like a screen freeze? He's dropped all the way down to P8. Whether he's lagged P8 or what, I don't know. Is he even lagging? Oh yeah, he's lagging like crazy. Okay, that explains why. Yeah, interesting start to the race. Let's have a look at the positions gained. Lostmas up 6, he's had an incredible start. Milo and Alanis up 5. Milo's on mediums as well. As Alfie sets his fastest lap again, as in that second. Already put a second away as DRS has been enabled this lap. Well, it's already been enabled. But now, X Below is now trying to get. As Alfie's made a mistake! And now Manny's trying to get past, but he's still ahead. Jeez, Alfie! He's made a huge mistake going through there. Now he's gonna have to try and keep his position. He goes up, still taking the right lines, but he needs to be careful now as those tires are gonna start getting hot. He kind of cuts the corner. I warning for that. I'm gonna actually have to check if that was a warning. That was not a warning, so a bit lucky there from Alfie not to spin and lose all those positions that he gained. So Alfie's very mistake prone. That's one thing we know for certain. Here comes Kostag now. He's actually had a great start. He's up 5 positions. Sitting in an 18-man race, that's not bad. Alanis up 5, Milo up 5. Those two are going to be battling for sure. See who will get those points. As now Bennett on KDX. This is for P7. Oh wait, he's going to go for 130 yard. Oh, KDX backs off. That's fair enough. Peter tried to go for a move on Mr. FH, but it didn't work out. As Peter kind of loses the car. And here comes Lostmas now. He's going to try and stay in the slipstream, but he's not going to get the move done. Oh, Fab picks up a 3-second time out. It's the first penalty of the day. Mumu. Kostag's passed. That's F1 boy, and Milo's been passed by Alanis. Now Lostmas is on the very back of Patriot. He's having really good pace on those mediums, for sure. X Below is gaining on Mali Mumu as well. He's lost a lot of time to Alfie now. And X Below is gonna have to take advantage. This is vital for the championship. That X Below does get past. He won't take the championship lead, but because Waman's down in last, but Waman's still gonna have the championship lead if things stay the same. Here comes X Below. Is he gonna go for the move into the chicane, or is he gonna try and wait for the straight? He's gonna wait for the straight. It's a viable option, but Matty gets the better exit. It's because of the dirty air. But now here comes X Below on the front straight into turn 1. Gets the move done now. Patreon FH as well. Patriot's gonna back out of that. Rossi. No, but now X Below is up into P2. Almost makes a huge mistake, and now FH is on the back of him. A bit of a train forming. Lostmas in the back of this train. He's in a train for 2nd place, and he's on the mediums. Lostmas could be in a podium contention if his great pace stays the same. Obviously he will be undercutted, but he will take advantage with those softs. As I believe this is an easy soft. This is a soft medium track. But actually, as I say that, Bennett is now trying to charge in on him. Also, Patriot being charged on by Lostmas as well. There's a bit of a train going on, but is Bennett going to go for the move down the inside into... Lostmas leaves the space, but it was a bit of an aggressive move from Bennett, but better exit. Is he going to try and go for the move to turn 1? He has the straight line speed. He has over. Take a shot every time my mic cuts. Anyway, Bennett is past Lost Mist for P6. Alfie is now 2 seconds clear of XBLO. And I think if Alfie wins this race, I think we all know where he's going. But into the tier 1 boys. But now it's just a waiting game between FH, Maddie, XBLO, Patriot, all these guys in that train. This is a big train for second for sure. And if XBLO does gain that guys, he actually is gaining a little bit. He does gain a little in some areas. So Alfie isn't like unbeatable, but like, because I've seen now the gap's now 1.7 as the pit window is now open for the soft runners. As Patriot comes into the pits, I believe he's going to go on to hards, trying to use the worst tire, but have the undercut. So see how that works out for him. The hards aren't really the best of tires. He's slow out of the pits, is he? Or is that just a glitch? Yeah, it's a glitch. But back there's Fruticos and Davis battling, but pretty much going on there. Osman's still getting on Bennett, still staying behind Bennett, giving him a fair gap. The only close battle we can really see right now is Fruticos and Davis. As Fruticos kind of rides the curve, he's making a few mistakes, and Davis is going to pull away. The closest gap right now then is Lostmus and Bennett, who stuck in a bit of a DRS train. As Bennett does come into the pits early. As Kostak picks up a penalty, he's down in 11th on those mediums, getting on Milo. Now, where is Bennett going to come out? He's actually gone on to hards, which is fair enough. I mean, hards can easily make it to the end. It is a stop the hard strategy, but people do like to go on to medium and make them work. Now, Lostmus is getting on FH quite a lot, actually. Wyman picks up the fastest lap with a 30.3 on those hards, so he's definitely... his pace is definitely improving. It's actually not too far off of Patriot, so once everyone pits, he might actually jump a few people. As Lostmus does pick up a penalty, he went wide off of that corner, and now that's going to cost him 3 seconds. He's now going to try and go for a move on FH. FH is tired, he's starting to die at this point, so he needs to get this move done. He does, he's up into P4, I think it's pretty much P5. Sorry to sneeze there, but Alfie's in the pits, and I believe XBLO is going to follow, so it's Sarah Maddie. And Alfie's spinning the pit lane. Oh my! Alfie's gone to hards. Maddie's gone to hards. I think they're all going to hards, but XBLO's gone to mediums. This is a great strategy call from XBLO. He's going to have the better tires and that 5-second advantage on Alfie. ALS stays out and KDX stays out, the soft runners, well, I'm not surprised that Lance stays out, but KDX is a bit of a shock. And he needs, his tires might puncture at this point. Alliance is the king of tire saving. We've seen that before. We've seen his tires go to unhumane levels of tire wear when it should be a lot higher than it would be. But so Alliance is definitely going to take mediums to the end, which again is possible. But now it's all about keeping that gap, and you know, sticking with the guys behind who are going to be on those older tires. I'm going to move the position change or make the tire, yeah. I don't know why I kept on finishing this game for so long, but yeah, as Alanis is coming to the pit. KDX actually does stay out as Alanis, unsurprisingly, goes on the mediums. He should easily take those to the end. He gets jumped by Alpha, he gets jumped by X below. I think he gets jumped by Maddie. To be fair, he is behind Bennett, but he's not too far behind. He gets jumped by Rossi as well, who, to be fair, Rossi hasn't had a bad race at all either. He's actually closing in behind the hard runners. FH is past Patriot. Now FH needs to get to the McLarens. Oh, Bennett and Maddie. Alright, I'm gonna have to make that. I'm gonna have to have this lower because it's extremely loud apparently. Alright, hopefully this is okay. I don't want it to be too quiet as well. I think you can hear me better now. But yeah, Lost Miss and Cuss, I get the one too far off of me. Obviously, these guys have to pit. But Alfie, it's actually no. F1 Boy and Adam Fav go side by side. Adam Fav is ahead of that. Maddie is battling Bennett, and FH is battling Maddie. Big battle's going on there. KX in the pit, he's gone to mediums. Behind Super Wyman. Wyman's actually just behind Rossi and Rossi, Atlantis, and Patriot. As Patriot's, oh, he made a mistake and he's off. Patriot's off. As soon as I go on board, he's gone off. He's still on the circuit, but he's not in the. He's on the barrier, but he's made a huge mistake, and it's gonna cost him precious tire on those hards and a lot of time. Now, the only battle really I can see going on is F1 Boy and Adam Fav. F1 Boy's pit window is open, but is F1 Boy going to go for the move on Adam Fav? No, not yet. But he almost goes into the back of him, but yeah, he's too far back. FH and Maddie are about to go at it, but oh, Maddie almost brake checks FH. Critical, that's the fastest lap on the mediums. 29.9. Up the hill. Um, FH needs to get past Maddie here on those on the mediums. Maddie on those hards is gonna be slow for sure until the back end of this race. As Alfie and Davis are going at it, Alfie is ahead. As there's a yellow flag. I'm not sure who that's for. It's Luke. He's having a poor race. Is he disconnected? Definitely gone off, but I don't know what happened to him. Apparently he's 7 laps down. Hang on. Oh my god, he's 7 laps down. What? What? Apparently he's only completed 5 laps. Code mess. I'm surprised they even have that title anymore. That's just shocking. Zamus Lucas left the session. Ah, fuck sake. I'll invite him back. So both Alfa Romeos have penalties, but they both have to pay on to the softs, as Alfie's closing in on F1 Boy and Adam Fav. Luke's back in the session, but yeah, perhaps if he gets held up, that's going to help Lostmist a lot. Lostmist could be even with that penalty, could be a contender for the win if he pulls that gap away from Alfie, because Alfie does have that 5 second, remember. That's the person behind him is Exbula, who's a few seconds behind. And now Alfie can't really do anything, because these two have DRS as well. I'm have one bit of aggressive showing, but still, Adam 5 is ahead. Alfie's now on the back of these guys. He can't really go for the move yet. So he goes up the hill. He's gonna be stuck behind these guys for a little bit. XP is past Davis, I believe. Yeah, he is. What the hell has happened to interval gaps? This race has been a bit broken by the game. Yeah, alright, if apparently my people lag, yeah, my Wi-Fi hasn't been the best at all lately. I'm the only one who can host, because Matty's the other corner, and he's off practicing most of the time. Speaking of Matty, he's getting attacked by his former teammate, but Alanis, but he backs out. Both McLaren's out screen. Yeah, that's probably my fault. Yeah, Bennett's lagging again. Like, it's only been the McLaren's lagging. As I say that Alfie is past out of time an F1 boy. Alright, hopefully the mic is back working again. Oh my god, I need to fix that. It's such a fucking annoying issue. But X-Villain is now passed out of Fav and Funboy. Now he's now on the charge on Alfie, who is only 3 seconds behind Milo, who is 6 seconds behind. So the gap's around 12 seconds to Lost Mist, who should be pitting around there. Pitting around now, I'd say. Unless Lost Mist like doesn't have any more softs, I'd say he should be pitting around there. As Davis picks up a 10-second time pass for corner cutting. He's definitely retiring for sure. Yep. Yeah, he's retired. Yeah, for the people who's lagging, that's mostly my fault. I've had the host today. And my wife has been a bit shocking. As Bennett is past FH. But it's only been the McLaren's lagging, which is a bit weird. I mean, they've been fine the majority of the race, and no one else has lagged. F1 boy's in. I believe Lostmus is in as well. Milo's in. Yeah, for next race I'll definitely get in a new host, because, like, yeah, my Wi-Fi's been the best. I'll try and get Maddie, but he's off practicing usually, but I'll make sure he does it. I'll mention that in main chat. So, 9 laps to go. Costeg's in the pits finally. Alfie is in the lead. Well, the net lead. The gap's 2.3 between Xbelow and Alfie. I believe only has 5 seconds. Yep. Osmus is gaining on Atlantis. He's gaining on Bennett. He's gaining on FH. And the gap's too big to XP that. He can't really make an impact at the end. So he's gonna have to settle for P3 if he can get past these guys. He goes wide and he goes onto the grass. That might give him another warning, but a bit of a train forming. Lost Miss being in the middle of that train. There's a yellow flag. I believe it's Patriot or Whammon. That is Patriot. He's gone off. And Luke is about to be lapped by Whammon, I believe. Apparently he's 5 laps down. Nice. This game is broken, and my Wi-Fi is broken. I can't wait to race in Tier 1 tomorrow, where I'm just gonna lag all over the place and crash and get a penalty for it because my Wi-Fi's been a shambles. Yeah, I'll make sure Maddie hosts for next week, but Maddie's now getting attacked by Rossi. Alanis is through on Bennett. Say that. Now Lostmus needs to get past Bennett himself. He needs to get that better run around the outside. It's not enough, but he's going to try something up the hill. He's going to try it. Kostak's retired, and there's a safety car. That is going to be huge for Lost Mist. Wow. Now what's Alfie gonna do? I think he's gonna have to pit for softs and serve that 5 seconds. As Kostak's up to say he's out of the race. As yeah, Alfie's serving his 5 seconds on the softs. It's gonna help Alfie as well, to be fair, but lost his pits. What? Why is he pitting? I don't think there was a point in pitting. He should have just stayed out. He's got the first softs. So Expilo leads, but Rossi stays out with Bennett and Lannis. Like, these guys stayed out, but it's gonna be a risk doing that because Milo's the highest in the softs. Milo could I know Alfie's just behind. He could be on for a race win if he gets past Rossi, and Alfie struggles to get past these guys. That is crazy to think about. Milo going on for a win. So yeah, it's also gonna have Whammon, who is making a lot of mistakes. He has a penalty as well. Patriot as well. The Williams boys had a stinker this race, but it's gonna be interesting safety cars. So I hope there's no dirtiness in his life. So we're getting on to the safety car race. Sorry for being silent for so long. I was chatting in main chat. Bringing up some stuff about me not hosting anymore. I'm deciding I'm not going to host anymore because this is a joke with the way the race is going. With the fact that Luke was 8 laps down, through no fault of his own. It's my fault for having poor Wi-Fi. So sorry about that. But here we go for the safety car restart. Expilo gets an incredible restart. Alanis, I believe, is trying to help Expilo. Milo now needs to get past. I think it's Alfie had a poor restart. Milo needs to get past Rossi as soon as possible. Luke has left the session. I'll try and invite him back there in a sec, but Milo now needs to get past these guys. He's actually getting attacked by Alfie. Lost misses past thing. Now here comes Milo on Rossi. He needs to go down the inside and try and get it moved on into the hairpin. You gonna try it? No, not yet. He looks for it. He looks for it late on, but as Milo kind of forces Alfie off. Alfie went for a bit of a silly move, but here comes Milo on thing, and now there's a spin, and it's Adam Fav, and I believe it's Lost Miss who collided, and a VSC has been deployed. I don't know what just happened there. That's Lost Miss's race pretty much over. A VSC has been deployed. Wow. I think Atlantis is playing some T orders, not gonna lie. That's just a bit. It's an Atlantis thing to do. He's doing Atlantis things. He's helping his teammate. He did it in Britain last season. That's caused controversy. He's gonna. I think that's gonna get clipped. Penalty wise, I'm not sure. Is it penalty worthy? I'm not sure. But Lost Miss is out of the race for sure. But Malo's still not past Alfie. No, Milo's still not past Alfie. I mean, Milo's not past Rossi yet. But Alfie's not past Milo yet either. And it's kind of hard to overtake. So I think staying out was probably the right choice to do, as Atlantis is really helping Expilo here. Yeah, Bennett's trying to get on Atlantis, but he can't. Like, he's on those old hards. Like, as Fruticos is, I believe, spotted. He's made a huge mistake. He's gone to the gravel and is now down to last. The DRS has been enabled now. Now, Bennett's going to charge in on Atlantis. Yeah, oh my god, I'm so blind. Alfie's past Milo, and now Alfie's on the charge. As Rossi makes a mistake, Alfie takes advantage, and he's up into P5. Next up is Manny on those old hards. Surely that should be quite easy for him. There's 3 laps to go in this Japanese Grand Prix. further back. Milo is trying to get on Rossi. Still can't. He still can't get past Rossi. F8 is now charging in on Milo. Milo's tires, to be fair, are starting to go off a little bit. Two laps to go now. It's still a Red Bull 1-2. And a McLaren 3-4, to be fair. But Bennett is trying so desperate to get past. To be honest, I think it's his best friend. Bennett and Alanis are like best friends. I think they know each other in real life. But Bennett is still... He's closing in, but will he be able to get past? It's, again, like I said, it's really hard to get past. Matty's also made a chance. Same with Alfie. Alfie needs to get past Matty here, as he's actually gonna try and go for it in the spoon, but Matty's defending for his life. And fair play to him, but I think Alfie's gonna get this done on the straight. No, Alfie goes a bit wide, but he can't get the move done now because Matty's using all of his ERS. He's trying to protect Bennett as much as he can, much like Alaz is trying to protect XBLO. He's heading on to the final lap now. XBLO leads, but now Bennett is trying to challenge Atlantis for this P2. Frutico's picks up a 3-second, but here comes Alfie now and Matty as well. Can Alfie get past Matty and Bennett get past? He can't. And Alfie's down the inside. Wyman's retired, and Alfie gets hit by Matty, but Matty's still ahead. As Bennett and Atlantis collide, and Atlantis is broken. Bennett's front wing. Here goes Matty now on Bennett. There's a bit of punting from Alfie. Alfie's being so aggressive. I mean, you can't really blame him. He's on fresher soft. He's gonna turn and he's gonna around the outside. Milo and FH collide as Patriots around. Oh my god, here goes Milo now. Oh my word, he's gonna try and get past Rossi. Can he get past Alfie as well? Milo and Rossi collide. Now FH is through. What on earth? And Rossi's retired. Oh my god, what is going on? Bennett's still in P3, Alfie still can't get past, but ahead, in first place, is XBLO. Oh, I think everything's died down as Miles getting past FH, F1 Boys past KDX, but ahead of that, XBLO is going to come across the line to win the Japanese Grand Prix, and I believe, take the championship lead. Oh my goodness, what an ending. Alfie 5th, Matty moving 4th, Bennett 3rd, FH 6th, Milo 7th. 11 runners unfortunately finished, which is disappointing, but what the hell was that? I think there will be... Right. I'd like to apologise because my mic has been, like I said, a shambles. There will be no interviews tonight because Yeah, my mic has been a bit of a mess, and I've had a lot. I'm tired after commentating two races. I want to end the stream here. That was a dirty race to be all in all. The restart was a bit of a mess. Expo takes the championship lead heading into the next race, and wow, just wow, jeez. Um, yeah, I guess we'll end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.